Okay, so let's continue our course. After calculate the conversion rate for this campaign, also we want to like to know some evidence for each attribute. 好，我们现在想要去找到更多的线索。OK， 我们刚才谈到的是 the total conversion rate for all the customers. But we want to know different conditions for the conversion rate. The first is we want to know this one, contact. What does contact mean? So we know one of the variables we call contact. Okay, so first we would like to find out the variable again. So we use 好，我把英文切过来哈 ，OK， df columns columns. Please show me all the variable name for this data set. So from the description from UCI dataset for this brand marketing, we have know one of the variable we call contact 联系. So how many phone call did the call center call their customers? 这个变数呢是他们联络了多少的次数，打了一通 1, 两通 2, okay. So I want to know if we make a more phone call, what about the conversion rate? 就是我们打的越多次的话，是不是这个转换率会更好 ？Okay, so I would like to calculate the conversion rate by numbers of contact, 联络的次数。Okay, so let me introduce one of the functions for group by. What is group by? 小记 Group by category variables, 名目型的变数 so we can use group by. Okay, so there is a variable called campaign. So how many marketing issue did these customers has been called? 就是他之前有经过多少次的这个活动 campaign. Okay, so I would like to calculate the campaign for the group by. Okay, so we group by this variable campaign. And I would like to sum up all the numbers. Here you will find the campaign for, this campaign is how many phone call did the call center, they have made a phone call for each customer campaign. This one. Campaign for the first one, only for the one call. 只打了一通电话 Okay. So all the way you may find how many they did more than 50, more than 50, 打了超过50通电话的有几个？32个人 Okay. We calculate by the age. Okay. Account for each one. Also, we can group by marital, the marital status. 我们的婚姻状况。 Okay, so there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 category for marital status. 在婚姻的状况里面只有4个类别。So we group by these 4 category. For campaign, there are a lot of category, right? It's almost like a continuous variables. 像这个 campaign 的话，从1、2、3，当然有些是缺的啊，不见得所有都有，但是这个是一个连续型的变数。Continuous variable also can group by continuous variables. So here we group by category variables. 啊，像婚姻的状况 ，so there, the first status for maritals is divorced. 离婚的状况 ，married 已婚的 ，single. So there are 3 status for marital status. So how about unknown? If some customer don't want to let you know their status, especially for marital status, 他可能就没有写 ，so we just leave unknown. 好，像比如说填个人资料的时候，你婚姻状况，有些人会选 divorce 已婚的，或者是 single 啊，或者是这个离婚 divorce， 但是有些人就怎么样，空白不写，对不对？啊，这个是他的自由。So there are 4 types for the marital status. So you know what is the function for group by. You can buy maritals and calculate the age. Sum 把这个离婚的年纪加总起来。Okay, so we calculate by group by marital status, and I would like to sum up all the ages, but it doesn't mean anything. 我们把年纪加总起来有没有意义？ OK， 对不对？没有意义嘛。But with age, we would like to use the average. Okay, the average for the marital. So you can see here is how powerful for Python using group by. So with this information, it tells you for those customers, they are divorced. 他们的平均年龄是多少 ？Almost 45 years old. 所以离婚的这一群人呢，大概他们平均年龄大概是45岁。啊 ，What about married? 已婚的人呢 ？Mean. What is mean? Average, right? Average of age. 好，所以说已婚的平均年龄呢 ，42， 大概少了3岁。啊，已婚的平均年龄大概是42岁。What about single？ 单身的人呢，大概是33岁 ，33 years old， 大概10 years different。好，所以说 ，so you use this Python group by is easy for you guys to get some information you want. Okay. Okay, so we group by campaign. Also, we want to show the conversion, right? Conversion is we have changed to 0 and 1 to calculate the sum for each campaign. For those who only one campaign 就是活动了哈，参加一次活动的人。So what is the conversion? Okay. 大概有2300个人，它是加总起来是1的 ，because only one with the one status can to sum up. With 0, the sum up has no effects, right? 0加0， 0加0还是0啊，所以只有1的时候才有办法。Okay, so we want to group by campaign. Sorry. And also want to sum up each conversions, the count for each campaign. Okay, so you find this result. Here shows you the customer who only participate only one campaign, the conversion rate, the conversions. Okay, so there are 2,300 customers did buy the term deposit. 表示参加过一次这样子 campaign 的呢，有2300人采购他们的这次的活动促销的商品。What about two？ 打2通的2次的 1,211 1211 All the way you can find 最后一个最大的是多少？56通。好。Okay, so what is the conversion rate? 0， 对不对？ It means the more phone call you call, the less conversion you get， 对不对？越打越通，越多通，不见得是有效的。Okay, so with this function, it's easy for you guys to calculate the campaign category with 1, 2, 3, all the way to 56 to calculate the conversion count for each campaign. Okay, so we use the same function as the previous one. All right, and with this function, we transfer this data type as data frame. Use the pandas function to transfer the data type to data frame. Okay, 这就是 data frame with index with the column name campaign. Campaign and conversion rate. Also, you can use the count. So how many 几笔资料 count. So you have to distinguish, okay, to know the difference between sum and count. 这两个是不一样的哦，你看看。So for the count 多少？17642 ，OK， 17,642，有这么多人。But what about sum？ 还记得吧 ？Sum 是什么意思 ？To calculate the number of one， 对不对 ？What is count？ 有几笔的资料？有17000笔的资料，但是只有多少个人买？当然是2300个人买。So you can tell the difference with the sum and the count function. Count 是什么？计算个数，知道吗？所以说这些都是这些工具So you have to tell the difference between the sum because we transfer yes to one, so we can sum up the one status. Okay. Count. 所以说呢，打一通电话的人呢，有17000多笔的资料；打2通的呢，有10000笔；打3通的5000多笔。Okay, so you can find all the count for each status for campaign. Okay, it's time for us to calculate the conversion rate, right? Conversion rate is sum to divide by count， 对不对？打了多少通，然后多少个人买，对不对 ？OK， sum count， and we transfer the data to data frame. Okay, so we then so right now you know the conversion rate. Okay, for one campaign, the conversion rate is more than 13%， 超过了13%。所以刚才的 over average 的conversion rate, what is the overall conversion rate? 11, right? 11%嘛。但是打一通的说多少？13%，对不对 ？Okay, so you can tell the difference between each campaign. Okay, it's time for us to do some visualization to see the conversion rate for each content. 所以刚才那个栏位 campaign 呢，它是记录了联络的次数打一通电话它就记一次，打2通就是2，打3通3，所以最多打几通，在这一年的，所以他们这个 campaign period is for almost 1 year's campaign。他们这次的这个行销活动呢，大概持续了1年，打了41000多个客户好 ，OK。It's time for us to draw the diagram for conversion rate by number of content. Okay, so we use PLT. What is PLT? Import the map.live, right? Don't forget this function. Map.live function for data visualization, and we use PLT for short. 这简称用 PLT plot PLOT 就是 plot 的意思。Okay, so here comes the diagram for the conversion rate for campaign. Okay, so let us take a look at the data visualization. And what did you see from this diagram? Okay. Okay, I only use the first 20 for our examples. So I will just retrieve the conversion rate by content, this one. So we just create this one, right? We generate a new variable. So we use this function, sum to divide by count and multiple by 100. So it will percentage, right? But we only to show the first 20 code. 我们现在只秀前20笔。Okay, so what is the range for this one? The range. If I didn't put anything in the beginning, so it starts from the first elements, which is 0. 其实这个是0。从0到多少呢？20 is 20 minus 1, 19. So please show me the conversion by content, the first 20 results, which the index is from 0 to 19. 记得它这个 index 都是少1那上次我们习惯从一开始的话，我们的0可以不写 ，OK？ Okay, so you got this diagram. the conversion rate by customer content。好 ，OK， 我们现在先把这个图形产生出来 ，and then is our homework for tonight. You have to explain what is this diagram mean. 好 ，OK， 那么先练习一下。Get. Okay, so for this, tonight's first homework is please answer your question. Please type in your result for this homework. What did you get from this diagram? 好，你们看到的这个代表什么意思？ So you may write in English or in Chinese. It doesn't matter. OK， 你写英文的、写中文的都可以，或写中文之后再翻译成英文 ，There will be perfect. OK， 好吧，还是写英文的哈，你先写中文，然后再翻译成英文啊。从这个图形你看到了什么 ？So that's why we have to use the data visualization for our data process. Is our first step. 我们第一步一定是做这个视觉化啊。好 ，OK。那给各位一点时间，大概可能10分钟时间，好吧，先回答这个问题。啊，看到这个图形代表什么意义？啊，那这边呢 ，Y 轴 the Y axis it means the conversion rate for each campaign， 每一次打的次数代表什么意思？啊，好 ，OK。现在是我们算8点了哈，我们大概8点10分啊截止啊，给各位10分钟时间啊，8点10分回答这个问题。